Looks like we've got a very special day ahead of us, guys. Here in this stunning water, cliffs stretching up towards the sky, 100 feet tall, and a nice running right alongside them. This place has many species of trout. Been here once before, caught browns, rainbows, cutthroat, and brook trout, all in the same pockets. And yeah, I'm excited, man. It's gonna be potentially a very, very good day out here. It's about 9 in the morning. It's the middle of summer. So yeah, gonna be here pretty much all today, working it, looking for these beautiful, potentially large trout that live in here. I'm so excited. I'm using a dry dropper rig today. I've got a size 10 black and purple chubby Chernobyl as my dry, and then drop below that is a little waltz worm of my own creation. So just some natural hare's ear on there, and then a little kind of chartreuse thread tag extended out the back. Kind of reminds me of a little caddis. You know, you got the brown fur is kind of the shell, and then the little green head popping out. So, you know, waltz worms, they pretty much always get it done. Definitely one of my main confidence flies, one of my most productive flies, hands down. I think pretty much any variation of it is probably going to do well for me. There we go. First fish of the day on the dropper. They definitely get a lot bigger in here, but feels good to get that first fish on the board this morning. And looks like we got, yeah, a nice little brown. Very cool. So really quite a slow hole coming through here. Relatively deep, kind of got this seaweed, this blooming seaweed along the side here. And that's kind of really one of the main reasons that I'm starting with this dry dropper today. I can make a further cast, introduce some slack into my level line, and kind of have that dry be my anchor point way out there in the current, and just kind of let it bob along, it flow in this slow moving water, and give myself a little bit better chance. If I was fishing tight line, you know, like a nymph or 2 nymphs like I usually like to do, it'd be really tough in here. They'd be a little too heavy, and the current being as slow as it is absolutely would not keep my nymphs in a nice natural drift. They would kind of drag back towards me. So there we go. Woo! Love catching these fish cliffside like this. Such a pretty zone. Very cool. And this guy was hanging out right when the water got a little bit quicker up around the corner there. First cast in, got ourselves another nice little brown trout. Let's try some of this faster water up at the head here. Oh, dang. That was cool. He jumped up, hit the dry immediately there. Ooh, man. Another hit on the dry there. That's cool. It's a size 10. Oh my gosh. Fish just rose. Here it comes. Coming into his lane right. Like 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on. I know you're right under there, dude. Yeah, they're stacked up in this bubble line for sure. There we go. Another one on the dropper. Had a little bit of heavy dry fly action there for a minute. No connections, but we'll take it. We'll take the pickup. Don't have my net. That's all right. Got ourselves a nice little rainbow here. Oh yeah, real pretty fish. Travis and I have caught some pretty substantial sized fish here. I'm hoping as we get further upstream and into more rapid pocket water in general, I'm hoping the average size is going to keep going up. Oh, there we go. There we go. Not a bad fish there. Certainly my biggest of the day. Actually, probably the biggest of the day so far. Looks like a rainbow. Still not near as big as they come in here, but at least he's putting a decent bend in the rod. All right, yeah, nice rainbow here. Pretty lateral line. Yeah, I'll take that fish all day. Very nice. That was a little nicer rainbow, huh? Certainly a pretty fish. There we go. Pretty much the next cast back in. This one feels pretty decent as well. That last fish actually fought really hard. I thought it was a good bit bigger than it turned out to be once I got it in the net. There's strong wild fish in here. They're definitely going to fight a bit more than their size would indicate. And this guy's certainly putting on a bit of a show here. Hit the dropper. I can't tell. I think it's a rainbow, but we'll see here. Oh, bro, what are you doing? Where are you going? He came coming right at me. Yeah, nice fish here. Not bad. This will be my new biggest of the day. Looks like it might have some cutthroat in it, honestly. Yeah, I think I'd call that, honestly, I'd call that a straight up cutthroat. You guys tell me in the comments what you think, but nice strong orange and yeah, it definitely looks like it. Yeah, I'd say that's a full-blown cutthroat right there. That's awesome. All right, yeah, I feel pretty confident calling that a cutthroat, actually. I think everything checked out. That's pretty cool. So I've caught browns, rainbows, and cutthroat now in the span of like an hour. Moved upstream just a little ways here at yet another really nice, good looking spot. Big boulder, big eddy. What could go wrong? Right here, right here. Yep. There he is. There he is. Multi-species trout. on a river all by ourselves, mountains in the background. That's pretty epic. A bit of a development here. Looks like we got a nice thunderstorm rolling in. There's another fish. On the downside, of course, it's looking kind of gnarly. Already hearing some thunder rolling. We're gonna have to find a place to take shelter, I think, for a little bit here, but maybe on the flip side, some overcast, some rain. Maybe it'll get some of these bigger fish biting. Hard to say, you know, who knows, but I don't think there's any way that we avoid this storm, so we'll keep fishing till it's on us, but it's inevitable, I think. Yeah, the storms are coming in for sure. We're scrambling up these rocks. Gonna go check out this little cave up here. See if this works for us to wait out the storm. Yeah, this could work, dude. Oh my god, big spider webs. Big spiders. Spiders? Yeah, spider webs. I don't see any spider, but I know it looks like that web you saw earlier, which you know what that means. Big spiders. Yeah, I mean, under here would definitely work. Well, here's our potential home if things go south.
Hopefully they go north.
Oh man, that's good. Good one. Very good. We're not really sure if it's going to hit us at this point. It's like definitely building still, but the clouds have kind of changed direction ever so slightly. And I don't know. We'll see. We might just get a little bit of peripheral rain off to the side, but in any case, got a pretty sweet overhanging rock here. So we're just going to eat some food and drink some water, fuel up, and give it just a little bit of time and kind of see what happens. Well, there's still some rumbles in the air, but we've been chilling up here for a little while. Ate some food, refueled, and I don't know, it seems like perhaps the worst of it is gonna miss us. So we're gonna head back down, we're gonna continue fishing. Oh, just saw an eat right in front of me here. Storm seems to be passing us. There's some distant rumblings of thunder. It's nice and overcast. Definitely feels really good. And yeah, we'll see if the fish are liking these weather patterns as well. They're not liking my big chubby, that's apparent. Literally just saw a rise right where the chubby is right now. But you know what? If the fish doesn't want to eat my chubby, then I don't want to catch him, you know? Forget about it. Some really cool structure through here. Yet another cliffside pool. The creek meandering through here in a nice S-curve. So pretty. On a previous visit here, I did catch quite a few fish out of this pool. But yet again, it is relatively low and slow. I think this dry dropper is still making sense, even as weird as it feels to be throwing one on a Tenkara rod. Oh my God, that fish came up so fast it startled me. Oh, Jesus. Oh my gosh. Just like a little, I think it was just a little feisty brown, but good Lord. There we go. Oh, man. Again, literally a rush of adrenaline coursing through me when that thing came up. Yeah, there we go. This guy's on the dropper now. Real cool spot. Real cool spot. Fish still haven't been huge, but been having a heck of a good time out here. Man, sun's back out again. We have been getting incredibly lucky dodging like 4 different storms that have been like each cardinal direction from us. It sprinkled just a little bit, barely at all, for about 5 minutes. Lots of good rumbles of thunder, some cracks. Nothing severe has actually gone over us, which has been really crazy. We feel really lucky. The day's not over yet, but it's nice and sunny now, so we'll see. Woo! Another rainbow on this dropper. I've caught so many fish on this dropper now. It's like completely falling apart. It's just basically a little bit of green thread on a hook with a bead. Like, check that thing out. It's so ridiculous. But the fish keep biting it, you know? Just goes to show you. I don't really think flies make all that much difference. It's mostly about the presentation.
Oh, it hurt.
Oh gosh.
Alright, maybe that's a sign.
You done rock climbing now?
I feel like I should be.
Yeah. Man, really epic hole here. Lots of water moving through here. These nice boulders on the left. I think this is finally some water where some tight line nymphing would be beneficial. But maybe we can get a fish to come up for our dry. They're definitely in here. There we go. Took a little longer than I expected. But got a nice rainbow on our green demon. Freaking ugly dropper nymph. I feel like I need to be more respectable and just change that out to something that we can at least pretend matters, right? That it matters that we try to match the hatch even ever so slightly, but yeah, whatever. They're still eating it. That is so cool. Real pretty rainbow. Oh man, that is so cool. There we go. Feels kind of nice. Yeah, decent brown here. Definitely by far my biggest brown of the day. Not a bad fish at all. Certainly wouldn't call him a dink. Yeah, probably 12, 13 inches. Real pretty patterns. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Come here, my dude. There we go. Yeah, I'm psyched for that one. Very cool. Well, the rain finally came in with a vengeance. Lots of hail as well. We're tucked up under this really bad little spot. The water is leaking down all over us, but there's really nowhere else I don't think to go. So, oh man, I hope it doesn't last too long. We'll be cowered under here until it ends, though. We'll see. Man, that storm snuck up on us quick. From the moment the first drops started falling, it was like a full-on deluge within like a minute. We were pretty lucky to find that little cave, but it certainly was not sufficient. I mean, the water was just pouring in down off the rock face. All of our gear completely soaking wet, clothing wet, backpack wet. But it stopped. It lasted about 20-30 minutes or so. And it feels good. It feels good that it stopped. And we're gonna get back in on the water. The levels of the water are up just ever so slightly. Things are a little off color. Hopefully that doesn't affect things too much, but hey, I'm just glad that that storm is over. And then hopefully the sun can kind of get back in this valley and dry us off a little bit before we have to hike out of here in the evening. All right. Definitely took a minute to get into a fish here. I think that the stained up water is not doing us any favors, but still seems possible. That's all that matters, right? Thought this looked like a decent run. Honestly, I think with the water being a little off color, some of these, you know, maybe slightly shallower runs are going to be producing just a bit better. The last one that I just caught that rainbow at was, I assume, quite deep, you know, with the boulders and the more significant rapids. Looks like a little brown, perhaps. Yep. All right, oh, very cool. My goodness, what a stunning scene before me here to end this incredible day on this wonderful river. We certainly had our share of struggles with that storm coming through, but it felt good to get back out on this river, catch just a few more fish. The sun is getting low, bathing that distant hillside in wonderful warm light. There's a misty haze in the air after our epic thunderstorm, and just feels so peaceful out here. So peaceful and so wonderful. I feel like I'm in a painting right now. I'm gonna fish this hole through, see if I can find just one more fish to end the day, but we've done well. We have done well. No matter what happens, it's been a really nice day out here. There we go. Yes, that feels so good. One last fish to end the day in this magical place. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you know how much I appreciate you guys being here. Having someone that I can share these adventures with, I really do appreciate it.
Before you go, give me a few seconds to tell you about some cool stuff I have going on. Besides a YouTuber, I'm a nature photographer as well. Head over to my website at flickyflies.com to see a selection of my images available as high-quality prints. On my Patreon, you can support me directly from as little as $2 a month and receive perks such as watching my videos ad-free, behind-the-scenes content, a direct line of communication with me, personalized shoutouts at the end of every video, and more. Another easy way to support me is by shopping directly through the links or using the coupon codes found in the description below the like button. Filming my adventures is a labor of love, but it's something that I'd like to make a little more financially viable. Any extra support is extremely impactful and greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for being here. I'll catch you next time.